Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone rule web, and a great example to the young brothers in the truth. And peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, Lord, when this edifying. And this was an article sent in the group chat by the head of the camp, the brother Yawatazah. And I'm the brother Gadal. I'm a one from the GMS Gulf Coast, Mississippi camp. And he sent this article yesterday, I want to say, October 6th. Well, this one it was published October 6th. And it say, white children suffer when kids of color are taught they belong, say Connecticut Republican. It say a GOP school board campaign manager in Guilford, Connecticut, said she chose her words poorly when she claimed helping kids of color to feel they belong has a negative effect on white Christian or conservative kids. And it's a news station WFSB report that Republican political operative Mary Beeman posted that comment during a Yukon educational forum where critical race theory, a hot button term frequently echoed by conservatives was on the agenda. And I guess that's all of it. But the point being is this. A GOP school board campaign manager in Guilford, Connecticut said she chose her words poorly when she claimed helping kids of color to feel they belong has a negative effect on white Christian or conservative kids. And at the end of the day, you want to know why I have a negative effect? It's because matter of fact, let's just get it in the scriptures. I ain't gonna make it too long. Let's go to the scriptures, man. None other. We're gonna start at the root of things, man. This the book of Genesis, chapter 3. And let me find the verse. We're going to start at the root of things because this is what it all go back to, man. 3 and verse... because this the root of the hatred. This Genesis chapter 3. Fuck. 3 and verse 9, it say, and God called Adam and said unto him, where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, who told thee that thou was naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat? And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest me gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And the Lord said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Lord said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Now this serpent that it was talking about was an actual man. And make a long story short, you had three classifications of men. You had the sons of God, then you had the sons of men, and you had the sons of the wicked. That was their serpent lineage. You know, and they wasn't serpent reptilian. No, they regular people that were just wicked. You know, and these same people are here today. All the nations on the earth, they are the sons of men, from Ham to Japhet, the so-called Africans, the so-called Hawaiians, the Chinese, the Moabites, the Japanese, they the Ammonites. Those are considered the sons of men. And then you have the sons of God, which are the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and our people who are scattered amongst these different heathen, who can who agree to this word. You know, they are Israelites. Those are the three classifications of men, and the sons of the wicked today are the so-called white people. They are that wicked root, that third, that the three classification of men. They are the sons of the wicked. You got the sons of God, the Israelites, and the sons of the wicked, the Edomites, so-called white people. You know, so they are that lineage. They are the lineage of the serpent, and we're gonna prove that in a second. It say the serpent beguiled Salakia. Verse 15, and I will put enmity. Let's look that word up. Try to. Look that word enmity up. So at the end of the day, they should feel like that. Why? Because, hey, that's the Lord putting that spirit in them. Like, I just want to get the word enmity. Like it. Hatred, enmity, hatred, you know. Root word. To be hostile, to be an enemy. To be hostile, to treat as an enemy. So ultimately, we don't belong amongst, you know, colored folks don't belong amongst these fucking heathens, man. You know, it's saying I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and the woman is a representation of Israel. You know, so the serpent represent Esau, and the woman represent Israel, and that's literally actually going back to those two lineages. It's saying between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Cause Esau brought us down, the serpent brought us down, but we gonna bruise their head. You ain't gonna heal from their head injury, man. And that's pretty much the point on that. Now you keep going. Adam and Eve had two sons, you know, and that wicked root came back out of Adam and Eve as well. You know, the serpent came back as Cain, you know, and Cain came back as Esau. We ain't gonna go into Cain, but we're gonna jump to Esau. Genesis 25. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 22. Verse 21, it say, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. The Israelites and the Edomites were in her womb. Esau and Jacob. It say, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Yeah, and because Esau is really supposed to be serving us. So you should get a a feeling that you should feel like that, you damn devils, you little devils. And when her days to be fulfilled were when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red all over, like an hairy garment. He wasn't hairy, he was red all over like a hairy garment. Esau, so-called white man. They are not white, they red. And they call his name Esau, and that name Esau meaning Ishashua, meaning wasted away. You know, his pigment was gone. Like, damn, what the fuck wrong with this guy? In the Hebrew, Ishashua. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, meaning we was gonna bring Esau down in the times to come. Well, the Lord gonna bring him down, but who was the Lord? he an Israelite. He Jacob. He not actually Jacob, but he an Israelite. And cause the Lord who was coming back to deliver us, he was Isaac. So he wasn't Jacob. He was Isaac. And his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. And Esau still to this day, that's an indicator of who Esau is. This nigga hunt deer for a living, man. That's his pride and joy of the year. It's hunting deer season. You know, and that's the Lord. Let's see what it say. Well, it don't say deer. It just say hunting, game hunting. And who like the game? Black folks don't care about that shit, man. When we if a black person go to hunt, they just want to kill a deer so they can eat it, man. They not doing it just, I love being in the woods. It's cold as hell like this. My hands hurt, my feet hurt. You know, Esau do that shit for fun, man. It's in his soul to game hunt, man. You know, he hang their antlers up on the the rack, whatever they call it. Put it on the wall. Skull of the damn the buck he killed. He got it hanging up. You know, this nigga got bears he done killed hanging up. This Esau is a so-called white man. You know. But that's pretty much the point on it. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 7. It say, remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, and every nation got divided their inheritance. When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds, because the Lord divided the nations. Everybody don't supposed to be mixed together, man. Going back to the Tower of Babel, man, the Lord confounded the nation language. That's why there's so many different languages in the earth, because the language in the beginning was Hebrew, man. Everybody spoke Hebrew till the Lord confounded the languages. It say, when the Most High divided the nation their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. You know, so everybody was separated and set in place according to the number of the children of Israel, all for the nation of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, who is the Lord people, Israel. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Everything is going to come to us, man. You know, so you damn Edomites, you should feel shitty, man. You know, and you Israelites should be like, man, fuck that. I don't belong amongst you, man. I don't want to be equal to you. I'm above you, man. You know, I wish I would have knew that. I would have got kicked out of school so much. If I would have knew this truth, I wouldn't even offended. I would have told them, the motherfucker, we above y'all motherfuckers, man. You know, equal to you motherfuckers. But let's go back to it. It say, um, helping kids of color, just going back to helping kids of color to feel they belong has a negative effect on whites and Christian and conservative kids. You know, and why do they feel like that? Because the Lord has put enmity between thy seed and her seed, man, between the serpent seed and in the nation of Israel. You know, because the Lord likened the nation of Israel into a comely and delicate woman, man. You know? And Eve is a representation of that woman that Adam had in the garden, man. You know? And that's spiritual right there. But it is what it is. You know, so, hey, it's a reason why they feel like that. White children suffer when kids of color are taught they belong. You know, and you should feel how you feel, and you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, you should be like, no, I don't just belong, I'm above you, man. I'm above you. Matter of fact, let's prove that. We not just, because these Christians, they swear that they got a part or in these things that's coming, man, but they don't. We'll get that one. Let's get this. This Amos chapter 5 and verse 18. It say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know, so hey, you Christian, you ready for Jesus? You ignorantly call Jesus to return, but you just don't know a black man with white woolly hair with a big beard is gonna come back and he gonna fuck shit up, man. And you think he gonna be coming back to say your white ass? He gonna mop the floor with your ass, man. You know, gonna take you down through that, man. Now let's go back to Deuteronomy 7. This the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. It say, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You know, and that's the Lord speaking to who? Moses was talking to who? The children of Israel. You know, and the Lord told the reason we beneath these people is because we got put up under the curses. Why? Because we didn't follow the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave us. This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15 it say, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, thy power, the voice of the Lord, Yahweh, thy power to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And we ain't gonna go through all the curses. I just want one. Because, you know, one say, well, how y'all know y'all Israelites? And the white man is above all people on the earth, so he got to be God's chosen people. No. Hell nah. You know, we know the scriptures say the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43, it says, the stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. And he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. And that's why these devils above us, because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, man. And he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where then who is he? And who is the ultimate judge of the earth? Who the Lord, Yahweh first and foremost, and who the world England called, God and Allah and all this, and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, who the world England called Jesus. You know, those are the two top judges. Then you want to speak on the rest of the judges, the Israelites. They paint the Lord as if he a white man. They paint his son as if he a white man. They paint his other sons up under his son, his other children up under his son, as if they were white, man. You know? So this nigga got to pay. You know? And matter of fact, let's get one more and I'm gonna close that. This Salakia. Let me get this and I'm gonna close that. This Ezekiel chapter 35 in verse 1. It reads, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Who was Mount Seir? Esau, Edom. So-called white, the white nation, the white race. You know, you are the Edomites. You are Mount Seir. The Lord say, set thy face against them, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and I will cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And the Lord is gonna destroy Mount Seir. It's saying, I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and in thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee a perpetual desolation, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Lord finna tell y'all ass up. You know, but that's pretty much the point, you know. So the Edomites feel that way for a reason. Why? Because they are the Edomites, and they have a perpetual hatred towards the children of Israel. It say, white children, when kids of color are taught they belong, white children suffer. Matter of fact, let me read this one, because this hit the nail on the hammer, man. Helping kids of color to feel they belong has a negative effect on white Christian or conservative kids. Yeah, and you devils, that's that perpetual hatred, because it'll be all good if you can put a nigga back in slavery. It won't be no outcry. The outcry come from we once called confusing the face Israelites who look like the heathens, man. That's the only outcry you gonna get, man. You're not gonna get an outcry to these fucking conservative Christians, man. Kids and they parents, man. They ain't gonna be cool with it. They ain't gonna be if they can hang niggas again and they want to make America great again, they won't have no problem with it, man. You know, but hey, you think you suffering because you taught white kids belong. Wait till the kingdom come. I mean, color kids belong. Wait till the kingdom come. You really gonna suffer when you realize we above you, man, and you did all that wickedness to the children of Israel, and you got to serve those long, rigorous, laborious years of slavery in the kingdom up underneath those same people who you suffered just because you were taught they belong, man. Not only do we belong, we above you devils, man. You know? But with that, Lord willing, this edifying, I want to end giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone rule web, and a great example to the young brothers, and the true peace and blessing to the hopeful league. Shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah in the Bible. Shalom.